Hey everyone, this is Alexander at All Security Equipment, and today we have the giveaway winner, Brent McGraw from Superior Fence and Rail out of Portland. Brent, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about you and your business?
Yeah, so it's a family-owned business. My sister and I own the business. Technically, she is a majority shareholder, so we are woman-owned. We're part of a national fencing franchise, so we're one of 120 locations nationwide. We do all kinds of fencing. We do commercial, we do residential, industrial. We have access to a lot of products, whether it be vinyl, steel, aluminum, wood, some specialty stuff out there as well. And we pride ourselves on customer service and quality materials, and trying to put all that together at a reasonable and competitive price.
So you're basically like All Security Equipment. We do the same. We try to do the same thing. It's like the best customer service we can, best selection of product at a reasonable price. So as I imagine, you're not the cheapest, but you're not the most expensive, but you're the most dependable.
We would like to think so, yes.
I think that's the good thing. Don't try to get too much of a price, but do decent pricing so that way everybody can have a living, basically.
Yep.
I know. So I said earlier that you're Portland. Do you cover the whole city and the surrounding? Like, what is the area that you guys are covering?
Most of our clients are either in Southwest Washington or just the Portland metro area. We do have clients that we do out of town work for, so we've done work all over both states, Oregon and Washington. For the right jobs, we'll go to the coast, we'll go over to the east side. But a majority of our clients are just in the Portland metro and Southwest Washington market. And
so I imagine by the name of Superior Rail and Fence, you do gate automation, but I don't think it's like is it a big part of your business, or it's mostly fence and rails?
If we sell fences all day long, sometimes they want their gates automated and we'll do it for them. Sometimes they don't, but automation, that's one thing that there's not a ton of companies in this market that do it. In fact, there's one company that most people sub out to. So, we're trying to increase our involvement in automation, and we've been doing it for about a year and a half, and the volume's starting to pick up with referrals and repeat business and that sort of thing.
And do you guys also manufacture gates?
No, we do not.
Okay. And do you guys do access control?
No, not really.
Okay, so mainly really the perimeter.
Yeah, and there's requirements for electrical licenses in the states that we work in, so we don't have in-house electricians, so we work with other third-party electricians to do all the hookups and optimization and everything.
Cool. And so how did you first hear about All Security Equipment, and what made you decide to become a Pro Portal member?
I think you guys were recommended to us by one of our other branches. We've been having some pain points there's been two suppliers that we've been buying automation through. One of them, our main rep, left, and he was kind of our go-to guy, but we had some issues with certain products being really expensive to get here.
Yeah.
The other company we purchased from locally, their customer service honestly is not good, and they aren't responsive if we have any problems. And so we just were looking for someplace new to go, was recommended to try you guys, and we've been using you for a bit. And to my knowledge, we're super happy. I don't do the purchasing. We have another person that does, but I know that she just gave you guys a 5-star review, so that says something.
Exactly. And I was talking about reviews. I was looking at, so I know it's for the company, but you guys have over 20,000 reviews, and it's like a 4.9 average out of 5 stars. That is pretty impressive, and I think it's a good testament to you and the franchisee, and then the brand as a whole as well.
Yeah, like I said, the whole brand, and my sister and I are fully bought into it, but the whole brand is all about, quality and customer service and everything. And so that's part of the franchise's program is focusing on getting reviews and what you got to do to keep people happy all the way through. The fence business is very quick moving. There's a lot of parts and pieces. And when you're doing, when you're running multiple crews, it keeps you on your toes. And, we've got things in place to not drop the ball on customers, although it's easy to do if you aren't paying attention. But yeah, I mean, everything we do and the whole entire thing that we're set up is based on, superior customer service.
Hence the name.
Yep.
And so, this month you won $1,000 in store credit plus security brand. So we were talking a little bit before you started. That would be like a new type of install, which is wired keypad. But that's the keypad, and we're very happy this month to give it away because it's really cool, all metal keypad, and the whole. The whole keys are illuminating based on the status of the keypad. So I'll let you play with it when you get it, or to the technical team, but I'm sure that you're gonna love it. And then when you install it, I think people will like it. And then you got $1,000. So what is the plan? How do you plan to use the $1,000? Because we have tons of different products that could be a better margin, I would say, on one of the install, or that could be also using it for uniforms or anything related to, I would say, working.
Well, it's kind of boring, but I'm guessing that we'll probably just use that towards the next purchase that we make with you guys.
So better margin. Listen, it's the point of the business is to make money. So if you can get a higher margin job, it's always that taken. And so as a business owner that runs multiple crews, so it's a big company that you have. What advice could you give to other installers that have not joined the portal, or what advice could you give to other companies that are looking for new vendors or new people to work with? What is the most important to you when dealing with vendors?
Price is obviously an important part of it, but customer service is definitely right behind that. If you get, and we've worked with a few vendors that we chose to just stop working with them, and the vendors that deliver stuff when they say they're going to deliver stuff, and they deliver it correctly, and they respond to emails, and when you have problems or needs, the opposite. If there's a company that is constantly shipping the wrong things, not delivering when they say they're going to, that kind of thing, that puts us in a really bad spot with our customers and our schedule. And so, we've tried to align ourselves with vendors that are, and nobody's perfect and mistakes happen, but the ones that do their best and consistently do a good job and then make it right when something bad happens, those are the types of vendors that we like to work with and align ourselves with.
And before we wrap up, is there anything you would like to share with your fellow, I would say, installers, or any word about the job, all security equipment, or anything related to the industry?
Well, I talk to a lot of people in this industry that are from all over the place. There's a lot of companies that are intimidated by automation, and we were one of those companies. Fortunately for us, we do have an in-house person that specializes in automation, and so we've gotten some in-house training through him, and then we've also gotten some training from manufacturers and distributors. But because it's intimidating, there's not that many companies that do it, and it opens opportunities to you that maybe give you a competitive advantage over people that don't offer it. So we started doing just smaller residential stuff until we got comfortable with it, and now we're doing pretty much every kind of automation. I'd say just take the time to do your homework and get comfortable with it, because it does create opportunities and give you a competitive advantage over time.
For sure. And so I guess next step is going to be crash rated barrier gate installation.
or a pivot gate, maybe, I don't know.
Because this one, I know have you ever worked with high security products?
Yes.
Okay, so I know like the crash rated, you literally have to go to a 1 week training. Like you have to have a certification to be eligible just to buy it. not even to install it, like to buy it. But that's should be also a pretty cool install. And talking about intimidating, I think that's one of the craziest install you can get, because it's basically your install. The safety of people depends on your installation.
Yes.
But maybe maybe another time. But Brent, it was a pleasure having you. I'm really excited to count your company as one of our customer, and I'll make sure that we keep doing what we do and keep being on your team. As you said, that's what we try to do, is to be on our customers' team, to really help them and help them when things are going well, but also when things are going bad. For warranties or anything we can do, we'll always be there for you.
Perfect.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.